We're back. Thanks for staying with us. Joined in studio now by Brian Altunian. He's the CEO of WOWIO Incorporated. Brian, always good to see you.
Thanks, Don. Good to be here.
I've been really anxious to get you back on the program because last week you kind of dropped a bombshell.
Yeah.
Saying that you were waiting for an attorney's confirmation that WOWIO had been awarded a patent. I understand that has happened. Tell us about that.
Yeah, and so how the process works, just to let you know, is initially the Patent Office gives you a notice of allowance. So the notice of allowance basically says that all the claims all the objections to the claims, all of those things that could possibly stand in your way of getting a patent have been cleared. Okay. And so it's the first step in getting the patent issued. So in essence, it's a de facto patent. The only step between the notice of allowance and actually receiving the patent is paying the fee. So I mean, really, it's insane, and you'd be surprised at how many people actually don't pay that patent fee and abandon their patent. But this is such a significant move for us.
So I mean, this is kind of the equivalent of a star in a Hollywood Walk of Fame, basically, for your company.
It's I think it's going to be a significant game changer because the claims in the patent really are pretty far-reaching, and they're fairly broad. The title is it's a method. First of all, it's a business method patent, which is something the Patent Office doesn't like to issue anyways because those patents are so broad. So in other words, it's not a piece of technology. It's actually a whole business method. All around the area of getting profile information from individuals and providing targeted advertising in an ebook. And so that's where Amazon's been talking about the future of the revenue streams for their ebook delivery on the Kindle. It's why Apple's in the game. It's where Google's going. And so everybody's looking at ad-supported media, digital distribution of that ad-supported media, as the sort of the wave of the future, and we've got a pretty broad patent in that space.
Well, what's really amazing is you mentioned a couple of gigantic clicks and mortars companies in Amazon specifically and Google, and you've got to scoop them now with your patent. Yeah. And then, of course, you are negotiating, I guess, right now for some bricks and mortars, age-old coverage, a couple of major New York media outlets that we won't mention right now, but fantastic.
It is because there's so much awareness, and we talked about this before, with the iPad. First of all, the Kindle being such a great device, and Barnes & Noble has their Nook, and then the iPad's really kind of blown it out to a much broader consumer base. There's so much attention in the space that those traditional media outlets are looking to have do a pretty big feature story on not just the patent but WOWIO in general because of all the moves that we've made over the last 12 months. So it's a good time for us. We're really this is so significant. We're not. Here's the other thing. This is one. We have a patent portfolio that we are continuing to build. We're continuing to grow so that there's a lot of depth behind what we're doing. This just happens to be the first one that's going through the Patent Office. It's a pretty significant one. So
sometime in the next several days, you'll see Brian Altunian in L.A. at a newsstand buying about 50 copies of this newspaper. Again, Brian Altunian, WOWIO Incorporated. Congratulations on the patent, and we look forward to more updates as this develops.
Yeah, thanks, Don.
Take care.